DC there. Ooh, got it wrong. DC here. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm going to make a kind of a video response to my video from yesterday. Those of you who've listened to the whole thing, I think there's no problem. But nevertheless, I would want to clarify one or two things. Is that maybe I could call this video Ode to My Mom and Dad. DC is a blue-collar lad. Yeah. I'm bringing that up actually following up on Melissa's comment to that video, the one before. And that's the reason I'm wearing actually this t-shirt, because Melissa and James had sent it over to me. It's a question of origins. I'd like to talk about origins. She mentioned blue collar, white collar, and actually white collar has no color. It's bland. It is in a way. Or you could look at the other way around. It's the one that has all the colors. All the colors, because all of them meld into that one. Why? Because there was never at first a white collar, I guess. There had to be at first a blue collar. I'm joking a little bit, but there's something to that. I am from a family which, if we go to generate back a few generations, you don't have to go back many generations. My dad was a farmer. His dad was a farmer, except that my dad, rather in an early adult age, went from farming to being a mechanic. At first he was a welder, and then from a welder he went to being a mechanic. He worked in, well, let me see now, he worked for either the CPR or the train, anyway, the national train railways, and then there was he worked in a garage, and then moved on actually into textile plants and so on. And as we like to say, in the fancy jobs, he moved up in the ranks. Well, actually, he did in a way, because he became a foreman and head of a small department actually. But the thing is that my dad was a manual. He was a manual person. Learned how to do things on his own, not through great diplomas or anything. I will not embarrass him in the sense as I won't go around how much or how little schooling he has. That's not the important thing. It is that he was a man that knew how to do things. It's funny that I'm talking about my dad. A few days before Mother's Day. But my mom and my dad actually they're a pair. And when I say a pair, is that they're just like indistinguishable up to a point. And I think that is probably the quality and the quintessence actually of great parents. Is that you can't think about one without thinking about the other. Yeah, why am I bringing all this up? It really is very much following up on the comments from Melissa and others. It's the question, I guess, of social status that was getting to me. I was talking about that yesterday in the vlog about something. Am I actually recording? Yes, I am. I was worried for a second there. The whole thing, as I said, at one point there was questions of what is your title and so on. And shall we say my title is human being? Human being, yeah. No, but the whole question is not one, as I was talking about yesterday, about what is your title. I think it's about what is your worth, what is your value. And in the last few years, I would say, the way the economy is going, a lot of people have been asking themselves, what is my worth? I've also gone through a period, where was basically laid off. I mean, my department closed. What is my worth? Did I do all this stuff for nothing? But that finally isn't the issue. The issue is, what is my worth? And I'm not going into brain freeze here, but I am thinking about it, is that each one of us has an unmeasurable worth. And the fact is the fact that we have that unmeasurable worth means that it's actually hard to define. Because a lot of us, I mean myself included at times, you kind of wonder, where am I, what have I been put here for, and so on. I'm looking at my boys. My boys are, let me see, what was it, coming on Skype. My boys are, well, let me see, one will be 24, the other one will be 22 this year. And they're going through that questioning right now. And like I was saying, it's like, with this economy that we have right now, really, you are really wondering, and the younger generation are really going through that right now. What is going to be my impact? I don't think my boys actually are thinking about, like, what are my impact on society or so on. It's like, it's funny, it's like when I was younger, I did actually think about that. Can I bring something to society? Goodness sakes, what a snob. But my boys tend to think, I think, more as like, is what I'm going to do make sense for me, for my surroundings, immediate surroundings. But sometimes the younger generation actually has it probably in a better way than we did. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be 55 this year. That's like the late end of the baby boomer, and I kind of think that we still felt that we could change the world somehow. And when you get around it, you kind of see the world is what's changing us, and how we react to that is pretty important. Do I regret sometimes, the way life has gone around? I mean, the things that have happened in my life and so on. No, actually, I really, really sincerely think that you learn a lot when you go through, let's call it, challenging times. I really do think that. It's part of life's lessons. And it really helps you actually to anchor into your values. Now, anchoring into the values that I want to create on YouTube these days is that I have coming up to slowly 9 minutes, and I am really trying to stay under 10 minutes right now. So I'm going to stop there. And yeah, I'm not drinking beer tonight, I'm drinking wine. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Okay. So you think about it. You think about that. This is signing off. Take care. Love you guys. Bye. And Melissa, I'm over 9 minutes, but I still gotta say it. Thanks for the comment. It made me bring this video.